Looking for the best 27-inch monitors to suit your needs? In this video, we're diving into some of the top options available right now. Before we begin, don't forget to check out the links in the description to find the best deals within your budget. Let's get Number 1. ASUS ROG Swift OLED PG27 UCDM. The ASUS ROG Swift OLED PG27 UCDM is the best 27-inch monitor we've tested. It is mainly made for gaming, but it also works very well for many other uses because of its excellent picture quality. Since it uses an OLED panel, it can show very deep blacks and strong contrast, especially in a dark room. Bright objects also look clean because there is no halo effect around them. Small highlights can look very bright and eye-catching, although larger bright areas are less impressive. It also has excellent motion handling, so fast-moving scenes look smooth and sharp. For work and everyday use, the monitor has some very useful features. Its 4K resolution makes text look clear and sharp, which is helpful for reading and productivity. It also supports up to 90W charging through USB-C and includes a KVM switch, so you can easily switch between two devices while using the same keyboard and mouse. The monitor also comes with an adjustable stand and has wide viewing angles, which makes it easier to share the screen with someone sitting next to you. However, it may not be the best choice if you only want a monitor for office work. Like other OLED displays, it can face burn-in risk if the same static content stays on the screen for long periods over time. That said, this is less of a problem if you use the monitor for different activities, such as working during the day and gaming or watching content later. Overall, the ASUS ROG Swift OLED PG27 UCDM is an excellent choice if you want a premium 27-inch monitor with outstanding image quality and smooth performance. Number 2. ASUS ROG Strix OLED XG27 ACD&G. If you're looking for something with similar image quality at a lower price point, take a look at the ASUS ROG Strix OLED XG27 ACD&G. It's a QD OLED like the ASUS ROG Swift OLED PG27 UCDM, so it also displays deep blacks in a dark room, has vivid colors, and makes small highlights pop. However, it's a lower resolution 1440p display, so text and images look less sharp, and you may notice fringing around text a bit more. That said, when it comes to fast-paced gaming, it actually has an advantage over the PG27 UCDM. It has a higher 360Hz refresh rate, so it feels smoother and more responsive. And it has the same near-instantaneous response time, so fast-moving objects look extremely crisp. It also retains the versatility of the PG27 UCDM, as it delivers 90W of power over USB-C and has a KVM switch. Unfortunately, blacks also look purple in bright rooms, so if you want something that's better to use in a well-lit room, check out the LG 27G700A-B. It gets brighter, and its black levels remain low in bright rooms, but it has a lower refresh rate. Number 3. Acer Nitro 15275 P5 BiPros. If you want something cheaper in the mid-range price category, look into the Acer Nitro 15275 P5 BiPros. It's different from both the ASUS ROG Strix OLED XG27 ACD&G and the ASUS ROG Swift OLED PG27 UCDM because it doesn't have an OLED panel. It doesn't display the same deep blacks without any haloing, and motion isn't as sharp. However, it's a bit more versatile than the other monitors because it doesn't risk burn-in. You can use it for work without worrying about damaging the screen long-term. It's also brighter than either of the ASUS monitors, so it's a better choice to use in well-lit rooms. It even has a higher 4K resolution than the XG27 ACD&G, so text looks sharp. Like the ASUS monitors, it offers productivity features, like a KVM switch and a USB hub that includes a USB-C port with DisplayPort Alt mode, so it's useful for multitasking with different computers. Although it has worse picture quality than the ASUS monitors due to its low native contrast ratio, it's still decent for watching content or gaming in HDR. It has a local dimming feature that helps improve the black levels. However, you can only use this local dimming in HDR, and there's haloing around bright objects. Number 4. Dell S2725QC. If the Acer Nitro 15275 P5 BiPros is still too much out of your price range or you don't need its mini LED backlighting, check out the Dell S2725QC instead. It's a 4K display like the Acer, so it displays the same sharp text and has similar features that help with productivity. It has a USB hub and 65W of power delivery, but it doesn't have a KVM switch. It also has worse picture quality than the Acer because it doesn't have local dimming at all, and it has a low contrast ratio that makes blacks look gray. This means it's a bad choice for HDR, which is what you have to expect at this price point. Although this model is meant for office work, it includes some gaming features that make it versatile. It has a 120Hz refresh rate and HDMI 2.1 bandwidth. So, you can use it with a modern gaming console, but it has worse motion handling than higher-end options. If you don't need these gaming features and you prefer something with an extra USB port and more power delivery, you can also check out the ASUS ProArt Display PA279CRV. It's another great 4K work monitor that also has better color accuracy for content creation, but it costs more. Number 5. ASUS Q27G3XMN. If you're on a tighter budget, then check out the ASUS Q27G3XMN. It's a step down from the Dell S2725QC in terms of features because it doesn't have any USB ports. You can't connect devices directly to the monitor, and it also has a lower 1440p resolution, so images aren't as sharp and detailed. However, that's what you have to expect from a budget monitor. Instead, it has some gaming features, like a 180Hz max refresh rate, so it's a good choice if you're a casual gamer. What makes it better than most other 27-inch budget monitors is that it has mini LED backlighting that works quite well. This helps it display deep blacks, and it also gets very bright. This means highlights pop, and it easily fights glare, which is useful if you want a monitor for work or watching your favorite content. However, it has some smearing with fast-moving content, like in fast-paced games. You can also check out the similar ASUS Q27G40XMN if you can find it for cheaper in your region. It has even better local dimming, but has worse motion handling,